Yeah, good afternoon. I'm at the Work Truck Show with Joe Johansson. I'm Aaron Huber with Orscheln Products, and we're here at the Orscheln booth, and we're taking a look at the worldwide landscape of decarbonization. If you remember, we did some videos last year in 2023, and Joe, it was quite a year, 2023.
It certainly was. You know, though, the fundamentals haven't changed. The fundamentals of climate change and the imperative that we have to move away from fossil fuels to an electrified future, that's still intact. But the implementation of it is very, very difficult.
Oh, definitely. There were a lot of headwinds. Yeah, we had battery guys going out of business. We had infrastructure issues.
Yes.
We had charging issues and things like that.
And I remember the end of the year with that cold spell in Chicago and all those electrified vehicles that were just literally abandoned at the charging stations.
Yeah, that certainly got a lot of bad press, didn't it? So we're here at the Work Truck Show. We're going to take a look around, and Joe's going to take us on a journey of electrified vehicles and what's going to be happening in 2024.
Wow, is it ever hot? That's a sentiment I've expressed many times, over and over. But how can I even say that here in the middle of winter? Well, in fact, NASA, in a climate study, confirmed that last year was the warmest year on record, with an average world surface temperature of 58.96 degrees Fahrenheit. Overall, the Earth was 2.45 degrees Fahrenheit warmer in 2023 than in the late 19th century pre-industrial age. In fact, the 10 most recent years have the warmest on record. Okay, so what? But I like warm summers, you might say. The problem is that temperature gradients are currently rising very fast. There is no denying that. However, the question is there anything I can do about this? And if there is, who do I trust to define the course of action? Yes, surely we can always find scientists who concede that there's nothing that we can do. But most scientists point to the fact that this blanket of greenhouse gases trap heat in our atmosphere. This heat buildup contributes to extreme weather, which has an effect on many things. Not only the way we live our pampered lifestyles in comfortable homes and cars, but wild weather comes in the form of extreme fires and rising sea levels. The Industrial Revolution, where our ancestors lived and toiled and built the great societies that we live in. The energy, of course, that was used to power these advances were mostly based on fossil fuels. These fuels have been very convenient and have provided the energy to grow our civilizations. The pollution inherent in the extraction and burning of these fuels has been very polluting. I believe that is an undeniable fact. However, at what cost? Where would we be if this had not occurred? If the burning of these fuels is at the root cause of our polluted societies, as well as the buildup of greenhouse gases which trap heat within the atmosphere, what other solutions are available? Can we do better? Yes, we can. Technology is allowing us to dream and envision a future that will be different and more efficient in the future we plan. Thankfully, my grandparents decided to ditch the horse and buggy, and our streets became cleared of horse manure. Our mechanical pioneers developed our gas and diesel internal combustion engines, which engineers have been refining for more than 120 years. As we look around today, we see more and more equipment and vehicles powered by ubiquitous electric power. So should I run helter-skelter into the arms of the developers of electrified equipment? Not necessarily. We need to be cautious and judicious as we explore all these new technologies and evaluate the cost-benefit ratio. Bear in mind that the ICE engines around which our vehicles and equipment are built are products of years and years of development. Our electrified equipment, and especially vehicles, is really only at the beginning of this grand new development cycle. What about the skeptics? Of course they are there, and we should welcome them because they are the ones who keep our feet grounded. But we should also welcome the dreamers who are prepared to risk so much to make their visions known to us. We have seen them all over the work truck show. We salute them. We will certainly see up and down in this development cycle. Yes, of course we will last. Last year was not a good year as the perception of unreliability and very real high cost of electricity powered vehicles began to take hold. Will this year be a better year? Hopefully. And as we move forward, we should see an upward momentum. So, as we walk around the 2024 Work Truck Show, it is with an open and clear vision that we look at the equipment that is out there and determine what extent we can become involved in it. We at Orscheln Products wish to be part of that solution and be in the business of developing equipment which can be used both for ICE and electrified equipment. Please talk to us and determine whether there are opportunities for us where we can help you and you can help us.
So Joe, as we've seen today, the journey of electric vehicles has certainly had a lot of highs and lows in 2023, didn't it?
It sure did. The beginning of the year kind of opened with great sales, a surge in sales, and then it tapered off.
Yeah, there were a lot of challenges with the infrastructure, the high cost of the vehicles, and technical setbacks. But there's still a long road ahead, isn't there?
Sure, but you know, with every challenge comes opportunities, and this is why we're here, to try to seek out the opportunities that we can move forward with.
So the story of EVs is still far from over, isn't it? And I think there's room for improvement, adaptation. So make sure you stay tuned for session 2 as we look at the state of emissions and zero emissions in commercial vehicles.